Don't make me beg now. Ugh, okay, I am sorely invested in taking out this guy. Hey everyone and welcome, I am SailorDrew. Let's hang out and play Wytchwood. So, we need like a few things for the Rumple fellow, so that way he'll make us like a stone, like alchemist stone to make gold. And there's a giant egg being guarded by an angry goose. Perhaps the nastiest of birds. So we need a another glitter bomb. So that they're basically kind of like bamboozle it, I guess. Yeah, it's angry. It's angry, alright. Oh, the chicken. Alright, so here we go. Just a bit of snow up this way. Ooh, oh wow, what are these? Ooh, berries, huh? Okay, so Arctic wolf, so frozen treat and shears. Frozen treat, okay, oh wow, so we need frosting snow and a chilled mushroom. Okay, so we're gonna have to avoid him for a little bit. Oh, it's so cute. Oh no, do not tell me. Are you, oh no. Like next to dogs, like rabbits are like my favorite animal. Oh, this is gonna suck. But okay, that's it. I'm not playing the game anymore. Like, well, that maiden is just gonna have to sleep for eternity. Like, sorry, but oh god. Oh, there's new types of birds too. Look, I'm setting down the traps for the birds, not the bunnies. And if somehow magically there is fur on the ground, then I guess that's that. Like, you know, like I don't know what to tell you. Ooh, what's this? Okay, so spicy pepper. Oh, what? Snow snare. A frostling, curious to its own detriment, often relies its older guardians to keep it from harm. Okay, so what do we need for this? Ooh, more, so ice berries. Oh, okay, so I've got like 2 out of the 3 that I need for one of those. Mushroom. Okay, there's a log. Oh, too spiny. I'll have to snare it. Okay, same thing. Oh, okay, so the crystal newt, that's what we need. Oh gosh, why? Oh, okay, I was gonna say, like, why, what, this looks this looks too conspiratorial to be normal. No less crudely constructed than the other snowmen that surround it, something is nevertheless off about this one in particular. Whether it's too many limbs, the stitched mouth, or the trio of antlers, its irresistibility beckons your touch. As soon as your fingertips touch its cold surface, it falls completely to pieces. Excellent. Okay, so we've got a portal shortcut for out here. So something tells me I'm gonna need like a lot of these berries. I might like have to like go around and just kind of like keep collecting them. Oh, I was like, why is my hatchet not working? Because I had the wrong thing selected. All right, so snag that. All right, so we only have enough berries probably for like one of these. So I don't know. Whoever wins. Oh, it was a lizard. Okay, so we need one more of those. So I'm gonna spend some time out here just like kind of collecting a lot of the ingredients that we need, so that way we can kind of go on crafting uninhibited. All right, so we are back. I've still got this distilling equipment in my workshop. Just bring me these ingredients to make a new alchemist stone. Okay, so the Rumpling's eyes light up at the sight of the alloy, and he rubs his fingers together in anticipation. Collecting all the components into his arms, the Rumpling disappears into his little treehouse. You can't tell exactly what he's doing inside, but the sounds and smells emanating from the chimney make you think it's better left unknown. He emerges sometime later with singed eyebrows and foggy glasses. Eureka! I've done it! He holds out a glowing emerald with a pair of iron tongs. Here, go ahead, it's yours. Okay. The rumpling can barely contain his snickering, oh no. You appraise the glittering jewel. It's abnormally heavy in your hands. Very pretty. The little man's giggling abruptly stops and his face falters with disbelief. What's the matter? You seem disappointed. It's nothing. This is just not what I was expecting, is all. He strokes his beard thoughtfully. I guess I should have told you earlier, but there's a slight, curse to the stone. It can only be touched by one whose heart is free of avarice. Avarice? How convenient of you to leave that part out. Since you went to all the trouble of tracking me down, I just assumed you were in it for the gold. Oh my, no. I don't care much for the wretched stuff. This gold is meant for someone else. Well, I gave you what you asked for. Our deal is done. Now leave me in peace. All right. No need to be rude. I've got to bring the stone back to the millers. Special delivery. You're back. The hawk will return with his goons any minute now. Don't worry, I've got a solution to your monetary problems right here. You hold up the alchemist's stone proudly. Oh, that's a very fine jewel, but I don't think it'll be nearly enough to satisfy the hawk. Just stand back and watch. All this grain is just waiting to be spun into gold. Okay, use the alchemist's stone on the mill's grain. Okay, so what, this right here? Oh, it really did turn it into gold. You place the stone into a barrel of grain and it melts through the kernels like butter. The barrel bursts under the weight of glittering golden coins spilling out onto the floor. Wow, it's a miracle! Okay, and now we wait? Or oh, we keep doing it. Okay, I see. Wow. And, oh, here he is. Before the millers can so much as count a single coin, the door crashes open. The hawk strides into the mill, flanked by a pair of guards cracking their knuckles. Time's up. Where's my money? Yeah, pay up, squirts. Master Hawk, not to worry. We've got your payment right here. His eyes open wide at the sight of the piles of gold strewn about the mill. What? But how? Never you mind how. This should be more than enough to cover the costs of the miller's debts and the deed to the property. I don't understand. Unless... No, it can't be. He points a hooked talon at you accusingly. You are the rumbling. There's no other explanation. Guards, seize her. The two goons leap forward and grab you roughly by the arms. You're making a terrible mistake. Just take your money and leave these good people in peace. Don't play smart with me, imp. I know how the legend goes. I've caught you, and now you must give me my weight in gold. Ha ha ha, I'm rich. I'll lock you up and squeeze you for every penny you've got. I'll be the wealthiest hawk in the entire kingdom. No, in the entire world. Now pay out my first installment, rumpling. He outstretches his hand towards you greedily. As you wish. Okay, so let's go ahead and hand him the stone. Oh. Yep, his weight worth in gold. No sooner does the gold stone touch the hawk's skin than a brilliant flash of yellow light engulfs the mill. When the light fades, the hawk stands before you transmuted into a solid gold statue. What magic is this? Horrified, the two soldiers beat a hasty retreat through the door. What happened? Is he okay? You tuck the stone safely back into your satchel and give the hawk statue a pat. I think this should set you up nicely. Just don't go spending it all in one place. Thank you. How could we ever make this up to you? Live a rich and full life. That ought to be enough for anyone. You notice a stray feather glinting on the floor. Maha. You pluck the golden feather and run your fingers along the gleaming barbels. It makes a sound like coins falling into a wishing well, the soul of a hawk. This is my payment. Excellent. Okay. So we did have to kind of like actually run like all over the place to get like all of the components for that one. But I mean, overall it was kind of like a quick and easy one, like I feel like. So I guess we just gotta kind of keep our eyes peeled for any like suspicious people or I don't know, like new characters that we see in town. So, well, this is one person that we haven't seen before. Dagnabbit, what do they mean too young for the tavern? I'm plenty big enough to go in there. Hello there, child. What are you so perplexed about? Child? I'm no child. I'm a fierce, full-muscled man. He puffs out his tiny chest proudly. Oh, that must explain the little patches of fuzz on your chin there. His cheeks flush red in embarrassment as he tries to reassert his dominant facade. Hey, it's rude to stare. Anyways, I just shaved. I knew I should have let my beard grow out more. That crotchety old barkeep says I look too young to go into the tavern. What business do you have in a dank place like that? A lad like you shouldn't be wasting his allowance on ale. I'm not wasting my... I don't get an allowance. I'm a brave hunter, or at least I will be as soon as I catch my first quarry. What exactly are you hunting? Only the biggest, baddest beast of them all. The wolf. Do you know how many houses he's blown down? Not to mention all the missing maidens. Missing maidens, you say? Everyone knows the treacherous dog has a sweet tooth for pretty damsels. He lures them out into the dark woods so he can gobble them up. The town guard's too scared to help, so it's up to me to put a stop to his terror. And he's inside that tavern. Right now! A shame there's no minors allowed. Let me have a look at this feral fellow and see if he's as bad as you claim. Well, I guess I'll just post up here until he comes out. Then I'll give him a taste of my blunderbuss. Hey, new chapter. Okay, so we're actually gonna do the wolf first. Okay, so let's dig these up. Like, I'm out of nails, so I need to kind of like be on the lookout for some more. I know the rat's nest kind of like drops some sometimes too. Whoa, that's a big dude. Her eyes are a silent entreaty for help. Oh no. You find the wolf looming over a frightened-looking barmaid. Come on, Red. Why don't you join me for a midnight snack? I already told you I can't. I've got work to do. I'm sure your boss won't mind one bite. I mean, one bit. Don't make me beg now. Ugh, okay, I am sorely invested in taking out this guy. Seems like the people, like, the leech was kind of like, the leech and the ox were kind of like the worst for like the longest time. But these guys, like, so far are the worst. Please, I really have to get back to work. Ah, but you're just so delectable. A real fine feast, feast for the eyes. You accidentally tread on the wolf's tail. Oh, excuse me, sir. He jumps with a yelp and spins to face you angrily. Yow, watch where you're stepping, you old hag. Terribly sorry. I couldn't tell you apart from the dirty rug on the floor. He bares his fangs at you menacingly. What did you say to me? While the wolf is distracted, the young maiden slips away and disappears into the gloom of the tavern. Hurrah! Now look what you've done. Where'd she go? He shoves his way past you, prowling around the bar. Oh, the huntsman's tale rings true. I better find where this barmaid got to before she becomes dinner. Ugh. What an absolute monster. Okay, so let's find the poor thing. Looks like she's in the back room, so hopefully he won't come back here looking for her. You see the maid's red hood poking out from behind a wooden barrel. Oh, it's just you. Thanks for helping me back out there. It was getting a little cramped. It's hard enough serving meat all day, but to have it to deal with that slavering wolf too? He does seem like the relentless type. Are you all right? Just a bit rattled. I was ready to smash a tray over his snout if he got any closer, but I'm sure that would have landed me in hot water with the boss. The wolf's turning over every table and bar stool trying to sniff you out. Great. I guess I'll just hide back here and reorganize the storeroom or something. I admire your sense of self-preservation, but maybe there's a more permanent solution to this problem. I know a young huntsman looking to prove himself. Perhaps we can lure the wolf outside and deal with him there. Sure, but how? You can count me out as bait, because I'm done being dog food. I doubt that mug can see very well in this dingy place. I might be able to fashion a convincing enough likeness to trick him. You eye a nearby coat rack. That ought to make a good starting place. Well, whatever you're gonna do it fast. I'm losing out on tips. Okay. So, coat rack, a place to hang one's outerwear, sees very sparse use in this back room. Right? It should be up by the door unless they've got like a coat check. This old coat rack ought to serve as a solid frame. You won't need much to fool the wolf, but the enchantment will take a special touch. So key to my heart, sewing kit, and protective talisman. Okay, so key to my heart. It's gonna take, oh no, I need to go back to the ocean. Dang it, I knew I should have grabbed some more of those fish. So the protective talisman, so we need one of these. It's my last bit of fur. Okay, so I've been going around trying to like collect stuff that I thought that we would need. So we got the key done. I think that's everything. Yeah, key to my heart. Okay, we'll give the puppet a romantic allure. You take stock of bits and bobs needed for sewing together a convincing physique. There should be enough spare rags in the storeroom for ample stuffing. And protective talisman. If this is to survive an attempt on the wolf, it will need all magical assistance it can get. You place the last stitch against the mannequin's doll-like smile. Its plump head hangs against the coat rack, no livelier than a reed in the wind. Are you sure this will work? I know the wolf doesn't have the keenest eyes, but he's no fool either. You grin underneath your cauldron and extend a gnarled finger towards the red hood making on the coat rack. It will work just fine, my dear. A hound relies on his sense of smell more than anything else. This spare cloak of yours will complete the illusion. You throw a hood over the puppet's form and utter a dark curse beneath your breath. A great tremor passes through the building, shaking its foundation and making the lights flicker. Oh, it's a little terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. An eerie light fills the room, illuminating the puppet's body. Its head cocks ever so slightly to hold you in an unsettling gaze. It's alive! Take the puppet. I had better deploy this puppet out of the wolf's sight. This back room should be fine. Then I'll simply walk it over to that salivating carnivore and strike up a conversation. Excellent! But alright guys, that's going to be for this episode. I hope that you've enjoyed it so far. I'm very much looking forward to taking this guy down. Like, yeah, gross. Just gross. Until next time, take care and I'll see you in the next Wytchwood episode.